Fans still pouring into the SCG. As I mentioned, it's a cool, overcast day. There has been some talk of rain later on, maybe late this afternoon. Let's hope it won't affect this game. A big game, as we've said, for Tadgh Kennelly. A big game especially for his mum, Nuala, who's made the long journey out to Ireland. And here she is on the boundary with our boundary rider, Mark Beretta. Mark?
Thank you very much, Sandy. Well, she certainly has travelled a long way to be here. Nuala, you arrived at 6 this morning to see Tadgh play his first senior game here. How is he feeling this morning?
Very excited. He's very excited about playing for the first time, you know. It's a great achievement for him.
Absolutely. Now, what was your reaction when he first said to you, look, I'm going to go to Australia and play AFL football?
I didn't want him to come at all. It's just so far away, you know, that we just didn't want him to come. He was very young at the time. He was only 17 years of age. So, but in the end, he wanted to come, so we left him, you know.
He's a pretty determined boy.
Yeah, very determined, yeah.
It's been a big week. He celebrated his 20th birthday last week, and now this.
That's right, yeah. All in the 1 week, so it's his week.
And we should mention too, he comes from a great football background. Your husband was a tremendous champion in Gaelic football.
That's right, yeah. My husband won 5 All-Ireland medals with Kerry, and he captained Kerry in 1979.
Fantastic. Well, we hope you enjoy the day today, and we hope it's a good one for Tadgh.
Right, thank you very much, and the best of luck to the Swans.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Nuala. So there you go, Sandy. Nuala, who's made the big trip to be here today.
A fantastic achievement, isn't it? And we wish her son, 20 years of age, all the best in his first game. It's not going to be easy, but Carlton coming in without Stephen Silvani, and the man who knows his game extremely well is also with us behind the microphone in Tony Lockett. Welcome, Tony.
Welcome, Sandy. Yes, very good to be here, and what a cutthroat game this is today for the Swans.
Yeah, you'd have to suggest a third loss on the trot, and you could almost kiss their finals aspirations goodbye.
Yeah, I guess, you know, we have been saying it for a while, Sandy. It's very important week in, week out, but this one today is actually, I think it's getting to the cutthroat stage this week.
A good record, though, against Carlton. It's the last 3 encounters that have been won by Sydney.
Interesting move already, Sandy. Greg Stafford starting on the bench for the Swans. So probably an indication of his recent only ordinary form.
Yeah, he was.
Jason Ball starting in the first ruck for the Swans.
It was something they did last week as well against Geelong. Jason Ball did a pretty good job too, but Stafford just having a wretched run. His confidence is at rock bottom at the moment. They've got Kelly in the middle, Schwass there also. They did use O'Loughlin last week to try and give them some spark in the second half in the middle. Not starting that way today, however. So here we go. Carlton starting raging favourites in this round 14 clash. But Sydney determined to break the drought. Kelly tries to storm through. He's still going. Gets it now. Has a kick up towards the forward line. Goes long in towards O'Loughlin. He can shepherd it over the top. It's taken through from behind to the left. Mansfield looks up towards Koutafidis and Lappin. Both have eyes for the footy. Crouch is an effective spoiler. Dunkley does the roving, gives it off to Maxfield. Maxfield pumps it to Schwass. Caught on the left foot, he'll go right across the ground. Danger here. Carlton's got the numbers. Hickmott will give it to Hume. Hume will go goalwards towards Bradley. He makes the space. He steadies. He shoots. Goes over the top and kicks the goal. Well, Schwass off for that kick, and here's the young boy from County Kerry coming on for his first senior game, Tadgh Kennelly. He turned 20 last week, and he's in the big league now.
Sandy, there's a huge Irish contingent here in the crowd, and they have just gone berserk when Tadgh Kennelly came on.
I hope they have a good day. It's a free kick to Carlton. Out of the square, Porter will take it.
Schwass on the phone to Rodney Eade, to Sandy at the moment for a bit of a chat.
Porter, straight down the middle. Koutafidis and co. Lappin was there. Whitnell also couldn't take it cleanly. McPherson clears, tumbles it up to the half-forward line. This is Jude Bolton. Around the body he goes. Not a very good kick. He's going to catch O'Loughlin behind. Yeah. He was held, was he?
Yep. He's
got the free kick directly in front, 20 metres out. Last week he kicked his 200th career goal. O'Loughlin gets the goal. Tadgh Kennelly's straight off the ground, and Wayne Schwass has completed his chat. He's back on, but that'll just give Tadgh a little taste. Field's kick is taken by Williams. He defends going across the ground. Schwass has drifted into that back pocket. You can see behind him fans still streaming into the ground. He goes back to Williams. He comes wider to this side of the ground. His target is Maxfield. Shuey doesn't let him down in front of Camporelli. Kicks towards centre wing. Matthews. Camberelli on the mark, goes into the middle. That's better. An excellent kick, and he finds Jason Sannington. Got a couple of options out wide. Use them now. There's a chance for Sydney to go deep in towards Lachlan or goods. 7 goals so far this season, 40 last year, so he's on target to emulate that feat, and he's got his first for the day. Sydney holding sway, with Goods getting his first goal. Mansfield, if it's a kind bounce, but it's not. Matthews has it held. He did get rid of it though, poked it way over the top. A chance for Franchina to clear. Sets up the hand pass towards Beaumont. He can have a somewhat tentative bounce. Going towards centre wing, up towards half forward. Got to be a free kick there. There was some holding on going to Trent Houghton. He's free kicked 60 metres out. He's called to play on. Just stabs it to Scott Camberelli. Wonderful player for the Blues. One of many South Australians in this navy blue lineup. Into the pocket, Hume. 40 metres out.
Beautiful kick.
Lovely kick. He's got his second. Goal for goal.
Very impressed the way Sydney have started. I know we've got a long way to go yet, Sandy, but gee, they couldn't have been more happy with the way they've started this game.
Schwass's kick is wide. Camberelli leads. The shepherding will be done by Mansfield. And it gives Camberelli time to have a brief look up towards the forward line where Koutafidis is outpointed by Dunkley. The Dunkley hand pass is good to Matthews. Another penetrating one to Williams off to the left foot of Maxfield. Away goes Stewie. Wide into McPherson. This looks promising. Flat-looking helicopter punt chopped off by McKay. Well, he's turned it over. He's given it away. That's most unlike Andy McKay. I've got a feeling that Matthew Nicks could have gone to the same acting school as Andrew Dunkley, but it matters not. Well, what do you think, boys?
Well, the contact was high. I don't think there was a lot in it, but he certainly does make contact. It just flicks off his chest and goes up high. So, strictly speaking, by the letter of the law, that's a free kick.
Nicks then, from inside 50. Lovely kick, and he's made Andy McKay pay a heavy price. Carlton has been one of the form sides in the competition in the past 7 weeks, winning 6 of their past 7. Houghton does the ruck work. Freeborn through the middle. And they set something up here. Fletcher towards Plunkett. Got to go again, Jimmy. And he does to Lappin. Lappin's claim. He's going to be pegged. Fine tackle, the advantage is paid, and away goes Fosdyke. His hand pass over the top, is it going to be an advantage? Well, if they could find their target, it certainly would be. A couple of costly turnovers for both sides. Finally, Fosdyke goes again. This time he gets it out, and now they're away. McPherson, though, up towards Maxfield. Cleverly done by Stewie Maxfield. Bolton will kick the goal from O'Loughlin, and he does. Handy little break, 13 points, 5.5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Porter over the top, smashes to the forward line. Maxfield has other ideas. Away he goes again. Suddenly they're inside 50. Fosdyke could have been interfered with. He's having a little chat to the umpire, but play in the meantime goes on. Plunkett, you're going to have to be quick, Jimmy. And he is up to the half-forward line. Dunkley preparing to spoil. 1, 2 smashes. But he's given away a free kick.
But anyway, he's in the best position.
First kick, Cooter.
In the meantime, Stafford comes onto the ground and Carlton, through Cooter, gets the goal. Incredible as it may seem, because their form has been somewhat erratic. Bradley, the running machine, is away. Right on the boundary line. Have a look at this. There is a captain's goal. You'd go a long, long way to see. Craig Bradley in game number 346.
That's unbelievable. I mean, in the commentary position, we were directly behind that kick. He was tiptoeing along the boundary. Only a small gap between the posts, and that is threading the proverbial needle. Unbelievable kick. But does it say regularly, those sort of goals, Craig Bradley?
Sensational goal. His 7th for the season. As I said, game number 346. He's now just 10 behind the club games record holder, the great flying doormat, the great Bruce Dool. Porter out of the middle. The big man tries to go all the way. In the end, he passed it to Ratton. Bradley looked for the free kick, didn't come his way. Goods had it, then lost it. Mansfield under pressure, goes wide again towards Bradley. We're giving away a little ground here as Christou finds some space on the outer side. Now they're away through Fletcher up towards Koutafidis again. Lappin screaming for it in the pocket. Kuda has sighted him now. Here he goes to Lappin inside 50, and he takes the mark in front of Crouch.
Well, we've seen it from one side of the ground, and we're going to see it from the other. Pretty tough sort of kick, this one.
Matty Lappin, 22 goals, 13 coming into this game.
There it is, Plugger.
How's that, Tone? You happy with that?
Well, I didn't say he wouldn't kick it. I said it was a tough kick.
What a goal.
Well, that's two fantastic goals.
So no Silvani, Whitnell in trouble, and possibly no further action for him today. The door just opens for Sydney a fraction. Kuda, Houghton. Now this may bounce through. This may bounce through.
I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
Porter contests Houlihan a little too easy at the back. A little too easy for Ryan Houlihan.
O'Keefe on, nicks off for Sydney.
So Koutafidis clear, outside 50. Goes in towards half forward. Porter was his target. Couldn't take the mark. Out the back, it's slapped clear. Ratton was in the bottom of the pack, as you would expect. Flicked further forward towards Lappin. Another one to Koutafidis. Watch this bounce. This will bounce through. That's just Kuda. On centre wing almost. Houghton was in front. Ratton tries to slap it back to Houghton, but O'Loughlin intercepts to Goods. Pumps one back underground towards Williams. Little too hot on that occasion. Williams goes again. Caught by Franchina, but caught high.
And a Bronx cheer from the fans. They think they haven't been getting their share of free kicks. Very happy to see that one.
Williams towards Schwass. Knocked up getting possessions, Wayne Schwass.
He's been brilliant.
14th possession. Goods will be a flyer. Bennett is there as well. O'Loughlin is scouting. He's always dangerous here. Around the body he goes. In towards full forward. Matthews to goal. Yes! Schwass for possession number 15. Saddington, an invaluable link man. Beautifully done. Kelly wants to go. Saddington's followed it down. Saddington's flat looking punt by O'Loughlin.
And only 2 goals down going into half time.
He kicks his second. Sydney hits back.
Certainly got the better of play at the moment, the Swans. Doing better than the Blues in the third quarter, just not getting the benefit for it on the scoreboard.
Stafford, one arm pinned. O'Loughlin almost runs into his own teammate, but not before he gets it to Seymour. Just not on target with that hand pass. It was meant for O'Loughlin. Maxfield goes in to intercept. He gives it away to McPherson, who looks inside 50. Goods is the man. He kicks the goal. And they're back. Sunday afternoon football coming away exclusively on 7, and we've got a belter unfolding here at the SCG. Camporelli out of the middle. Carlton desperately need a steadying goal. Bradley and Lappin are both on that outer side. Lappin gets clear. Plunkett's back out on the ground, just tunnels it forward. Lappin dangerous. Oh, he copped to one, and it's going to be downfield. He was crunched.
That's a gimme goal to Trent Houghton. Brad Seymour and Scott Camporelli having a bit of a little tete-a-tete there. And he quite quickly plays on.
Matthew Nicks has 1 goal. There's Lance Whitnell. Carlton with a win today can return to 2nd spot on the ladder. At the moment that is held by Hawthorn after their impressive win over Richmond. Schwartz picks up another possession. Goods.
Oh, great hand.
Pushed into the ball by Christou. Takes a fine mark. It's got Sydney players streaming down the ground. He elects to go short. And that's okay. Finding McPherson. McPherson finds Nix. Carlton a little rattled at the moment. Nix on a 45-degree angle. Chipping short. Beautifully done to O'Loughlin. Well, if you're sitting at home, you can just ride the angle with him. And you can hear the roar. That's why they're back in front. It's interesting to look at the final quarters of these sides this year. Carlton have won 10 of their last quarters. Sydney have won only 4. So this is going to be a big ask for Sydney to hang on as Hume goes dashing through the middle. Those little legs pumping. He goes long into the forward line. No mark taken, well done by Saddington on Beaumont. Gives it back towards Dunkley and Seymour. Seymour another one to Barry. The defence standing firm at the moment. A little jig by Leo. He kicks it to the half-back line. Straight to Lappin. Lappin sizes up the goals. Kicks towards goal and puts it through.
Pretty tense out there at the moment. You always got your heart in your mouth every time the Swans go deep in defence because they're just overusing it a little bit sometimes.
Saddington just towards Lewis.
He's hurt himself, Dale Lewis.
Yeah. Schwass into half forward at the back. Mansfield claims it and has been paid.
Dale Lewis coming straight off. I wonder if he's hurt his hip or his back or something because he was struggling to stand up straight after he got up.
Yeah, Jason, he went straight to his lower back, which doesn't look too good. The Doc's taking a look at it at the moment.
Here's a go for Crouch from Maxfield. He plays on Jared Crouch. The Stewie gained the lead, and he's done it. Now he's looking more at Stafford and Bennett. Carlton have got the numbers to do the roving work. It's Lappin around the body. Straight back to Maxfield, however. Marks in front of Beaumont. Stewie Maxfield, 17 kicks, 5 hand passes, 3 marks to Jared Bennett. Bennett gets some distance.
That's a free kick.
There's plenty of holding on there. Saddington to take it on centre wing.
Just all over him, retarding his movement.
To Ball, Jason Ball from 60 metres, went for it and has put it out of bounds on the full.
Sandy, some bad news for Anthony Koutafidis. Andrew Dunkley is ready to come back on.
Here's Bradley to centre wing towards Mansfield. Well spoiled. Kelly penetrating hand pass towards McPherson. Puts them inside 50. The Flyers are there once again, and this time it's Jared Crouch. And he has. Sydney leads by 8 points. A win today and they're into the 8. Ball beaten out of the middle. It's taken by Mansfield. Well done by Goods. He locked it up, but it's Fletcher who counters that attack. Gives it away to Houghton once more. A little 9-iron chip almost caught Lappin napping. Here's Hickmott. Adrian Hickmott for the quick reply. Bangs it back and kicks the goal.
Sandy, if the Swans can pull this off, this will be their 4th straight win over Carlton at the SCG.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary stat, really, isn't it? Here's McKay, not over yet.
Just throws the form book out the window.
Yep. Plunkett on the outer wing to half forward. He'll look towards Beaumont, but Bennett is there to contest. The Blues pouncing on it, comes out the back door to Hume. He takes on Seymour, beats him for pace, wobbles it down towards the half-forward line. Indecision by the Sydney boys. The door opens for Bennett, gets the hand pass away. They're out of trouble once again. Into the middle they go to Ball. Jason Ball can go over the top to O'Loughlin. He's on centre wing now, heading towards the half-forward line. Chips to the 50, step it again.
He's got Crouch in space.
Plays on quickly, he's spotted him and he's got him. He's now got a chance to kick 3 for the day and to be the match winner, but not to be on this occasion. Away to the right. the throw in with Koutafidis trying to use the left hand. Ratton couldn't get it out. Schwarz kicks it straight into Williams. Franchina overruns it. Franchina goes again. Schwarz rides him into the ground. Hume trying to get it wide. Belted out and finally down towards Lockett. That was sensible. McKay almost trapped it beautifully. Bennett, however, is there for Sydney. Kicks it high inside 50. The diving mark is a ripper. Taken by Manton. Spent time on the bench. Finds himself back now. Fletcher still receiving treatment for cramp. He could be leaving the ground. Manton comes towards half-back. Poor kick. Straight to Goods. Fletcher's off as we speak.
Yeah, Dowring on, Sandy.
He was cramping up.
He's not
Barry,
looking
Leo,
there,
turn around.
Wasn't looking at any stage.
Maxfield is there. That's all right because Stewie Maxfield's on the left foot. He can kick this goal. He can seal it. But he elects to go short to Williams. Perfect kick. 3 points at the moment, the margin. 3.5 minutes remaining. You would suggest if he kicks this, it could just about seal the game for Sydney. And he has kicked it behind. He's kicked it behind.
Gee, that faded late, the ball, didn't it?
Now time is against Carlton. There's got to be some sort of urgency in their game plan. Mansfield, all dangerous here, chips over the top to Bradley.
If they go and if they steal this game, will T. Lockett be called in the coach's office next week? What on earth are you doing at this club with our blokes kicking for goal?
Don't worry about Barrel. He'll be spending the week in Sydney. Manton to the outer side. Just on 3 minutes remain.
They should have sewn it up for Swans a couple of times.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard, there's no question of that. Beaumont caught, not before he gets it away. Man tumbling a punt to full forward. Maxfield in front, rides the bump and takes the mark. Stewie will settle it down. Short to Nix.
Got Schwarz breaking.
Nix towards Schwarz. Has he done some running today? He's made Rob Di Costello look like a sprinter. Matthews couldn't control it, but gets it inside 50. O'Loughlin and Stafford try and raffle it. Matthews taken out by Plunkett, picked up by Camporelli. Is this the last charge by Carlton? Camporelli kicks inside 50. They need a mark, but it's Jason Ball.
He's taken some telling marks today. Couple up the forward line and he's chipped in with a couple in the back line. He's been very good today.
They keep trying to lose it, the Swans. That many times they've had control of the footy, gone forward and turned it over. This is unbelievable.
No one's on the mark. No one at all.
Umpire telling him to play on, and he just ambles off.
Ball's kick. It's high to the outer side. And marking almost uncontested. Jason Saddington. Saddington goes down towards the 50. Chopped off again by Camporelli. His target was Goods.
Again, they're giving another opportunity to the Blues.
Plunkett.
Well, the umpire's gone down. Tripped over Michael O'Loughlin.
Plunkett towards the middle, lapping up late. Under 2 minutes remaining. Nix bursts through. Freeborn stops him. Plunkett goes again onto the left foot. Wobbly old punt down towards the 50. Houlihan's got to get his skates on. Barry's quick. Leo Barry gives it away to Maxfield. Maxfield to Schwarz. Schwarz to Saddington. They're going to be out of trouble. Jason Saddington from the half-back line. Kicks beautifully to centre wing. And the mark is taken by Williams. The seasoned campaigners now steadying it down. Williams realising that the clock is the enemy of Carlton now.
Matthews off, Bolton on.
And the seasoned campaigners, Nix, McPherson, Schwarz.
He used up every second he was allowed then, didn't he?
Yep. Stafford.
Surely, Greg Stafford. Well, the time he takes, he's running down the clock, but also the kick can sew it up for them.
He's had one shot at goal. He's been used sparingly. There are only seconds remaining. Sydney will win this game. No question of that. Stafford will have a shot. It's a magnificent kick for goal. They finished in a blaze of glory. Victorious by 10 points in what can only be described as one of the club's gutsiest wins. They were the rank underdogs here today, and they've come out and they've beaten one of the clubs many thought might challenge for the grand final in Carlton. Let's go down to the ground now, and here's Mark with the young man from County Kerry.
Oh, just can't seem to get that smile off his face, Sandy, at the moment. Tadgh, well done.
Unreal, unbelievable. I never dreamed of this day.
It's just the perfect start, isn't it?
I could die now. I could die right now.
Well, don't do that. You've got a bit of celebrating to do after that.
Unbelievable.
A courageous win by the team, wasn't it?
Backs to the wall, you know. We were just fighting and fighting. Our pressure was unbelievable, you know. From the minute the siren went at the start, you know, it was just unbelievable, our pressure.
Fantastic debut for you. I think your mum's going to be happy with what she saw today. Well done.
Yeah, thanks very much. Thank you.
And he's got the free